Welcome to the Walton Pi. Today we're going to start talking about antiderivatives. So the antiderivative of a function little f is a function big F such that the derivative of big F is little f. So in other words, f is the antiderivative of little f if big F prime is equal to little f. So an important aspect to remember with antiderivatives is that the antiderivative of a function is not unique. For example, both 3x squared plus 4 and 3x squared minus 13, those are both antiderivatives of f of x equals 6x. So if f is an antiderivative of little f, then the most general form of any other antiderivative of little f is big F plus c, where c is what's called an arbitrary constant. So let's just go through a large table of fairly common antiderivatives that you would expect to see and should probably memorize, except possibly not the last ones on these tables. So if we have a function constant times f of x, the antiderivative is that same constant times the antiderivative of little f, plus c. Notice all of these are going to have a plus c at the end. That is because the antiderivative is not unique, and it is unique up until there's a plus c at the end, so we always just add the plus c to make it as accurate as possible. If we add two functions, so f plus g, that's going to give us the antiderivative of f plus the antiderivative of g, plus our arbitrary constant. If we have x to the n, where n is not negative 1, then the antiderivative is x to the n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Plus our arbitrary constant c. So if n was equal to negative 1, the antiderivative of x to the negative 1, which can also be written as 1 over x, that is the natural log of x plus c. The antiderivative of e to the x is e to the x plus c. The antiderivative of a to the x is a to the x divided by the natural log of a plus c. The antiderivative of cosine is sine. The antiderivative of sine is negative cosine. The antiderivative of secant squared is tangent, and the antiderivative of secant times tangent is just secant. And then the last two on this table are hyperbolic functions. If you ever need them, their antiderivatives are here. If you need a refresher, please check out the video that's in the cards. I hope this video was helpful and that you were able to at least get the general idea of antiderivatives. We will be going much more in depth with these in future videos, so please check them out and like and subscribe if you haven't already so I can continue to make these sorts of videos. Have a great day and good luck with the rest of your math.